At the 2025 Invictus Games, a seemingly light-hearted jab from British Columbia's Premier David Eby left Prince Harry visibly enraged, igniting a firestorm of discussion about the deeper implications of his royal past. The opening ceremony of the 2025 Invictus Games was intended to be a celebration of resilience and unity, but it took a dramatic turn when British Columbia's Premier, David Eby, made a remark that visibly enraged Prince Harry. Standing before a packed stadium, Eby smirked and quipped, "Where's your crown?" The atmosphere shifted instantly, and cameras captured Harry's face darkening, his jaw tightening, and his lips pressing together in a struggle to contain his fury. This moment, now circulating online, has ignited heated discussions about the deeper implications of Eby's words and the intensity of Harry's reaction. Initially, many in the audience perceived Eby's comment as a light-hearted joke. However, those familiar with Harry's public struggles understood the weight behind it. The prince, once a senior royal who walked among world leaders, has spent recent years redefining his identity outside the institution that shaped his entire life. The underlying question remains, has he truly escaped it, or is he forever haunted by what he left behind? The notion of a crown, both literal and symbolic, represents a wound Harry has tried to heal, and in that moment, Eby pressed right on it. Eyewitnesses at the event noted the visible transformation in Harry's demeanor. He had arrived at the ceremony with his usual confident stride, dressed in a sleek tailored suit, shaking hands and exchanging pleasantries. However, after Eby's remark, his body language shifted dramatically. His hands clenched, his posture stiffened, and when he turned away from Eby, there was a stark lack of warmth in his expression. This wasn't merely irritation. It was raw, unfiltered anger. The cameras captured this shift, and the audience felt the tension, as the stadium, once filled with applause and cheers, fell into an awkward silence, as if everyone was holding their breath, waiting to see how the situation would unfold. What made this moment particularly striking was Harry's inability to mask his emotions. Over the years, he has been trained, first by the royal family and later by Hollywood PR teams, to control his reactions under public scrutiny. Yet, standing on that stage in Vancouver, all that conditioning seemed to crumble in an instant. This was not just an offhand remark, it was a direct jab at his identity, his choices, and perhaps even his regrets. The question arises, why did David Eby make such a remark in the first place? Was it a calculated move, a subtle challenge, or merely a slip of the tongue? Eby, a seasoned politician, is known for being articulate and precise with his words, making it hard to believe he would casually throw out a comment like that without understanding its implications. It seemed almost intentional, as if he wanted to gauge Harry's reaction under pressure. Was this an attempt to remind the prince of his past, or worse, a deliberate way of mocking his current standing? The timing of this public humiliation could not have been worse for Harry. The Invictus Games represent his most successful initiative and the one platform where he has managed to maintain credibility. Here, he is not seen as a former prince or a Hollywood personality, but as a leader and a champion for wounded veterans. For years, he has poured his energy into making this event a success, proving that he doesn't need the royal family to make a difference. Yet, in one sentence, Eby managed to drag him back into the narrative of loss and displacement. Social media exploded with reactions, dissecting every moment of the interaction. Some found Eby's words amusing, arguing that Harry should be able to handle a joke, while others condemned the remark as a blatant attack on Harry's dignity. The incident sparked a broader conversation about the complexities of Harry's identity post-royalty and the constant scrutiny he faces as he navigates his new life. Ultimately, this moment at the Invictus Games served as a reminder of the challenges Harry continues to confront. As he strives to carve out his own path, the echoes of his royal past remain ever present, and public perceptions can shift with just a few careless words.